here very shortly, I'm going to resign my position. I do appreciate everything that the city did for me, and hopefully I did for the city. This has been my adopted town for 1974, and I care for it a lot. I wouldn't have served non-pay and the many hours and everything that I did without loving the city. My wife's hometown, my kids, my grandkids, and I definitely love Baxter. I do recommend, as soon as I resign, someone do nominate Stan Pickering to take my place. He already has a nameplate ready to go. So hopefully you guys will nominate, second, and vote for that tonight so he can resume, start effective as soon as you vote on it. So, I'll make it official, I do resign.
And those appointments are made by the mayor. We're not going to make them.
It's made by the governing body.
Yeah. Well, they're made by the mayor.
It is made by the government. Do you need to get the copy out? Do we need to get the copy out?
You resigned, Ron.
Okay.
Hit the road.
You guys take this up.
That's not
Hey, Jimmy,
Governing body.
that's not very nice.
The governing body.
You have served the city, Jimmy. That's not a good way to talk to someone.
I'd make a motion to nominate Stan Pickering for replacement to Ron Steele for city council.
Well, in the past, the practice has been the mayor makes the appointments.
Approved by the council.
Approved by the council, correct?
And I would like to also, only if it's a situation of a dire straits situation, I think it'd be nice to allow other people in that ward that have come to me and asked that they be considered for that as well. There have been other people, that ward has spoke their voice regarding this particular candidate you're bringing up in about 3 elections, and he's never been elected to serve on this council. So that ward has spoke their piece in regards to that. And if it's truly not an act of manipulation on the part of this governing body yet again, I wouldn't see any reason why we have to do this evening, and that it could take place in 2 weeks, as there is no dire emergency. And there are other people in that ward that have asked to be considered for that position, and I feel it's only fair that we allow them that opportunity. Does the council governing body have an issue with that?
I see Stan here every council meeting, and he's taking vital interest in our community. And he's the only one that's here.
I say that
Okay.
Ron Steele took his sweet time to resign. We can have our sweet time to decide as a council people who would be good for that ward without making the decision.
We've already got a motion and a second. We've got a motion and a second.
It's on the floor.
Yes.
So today, the council is saying that we're gonna move forward with this and not allow the other people in that ward an opportunity. And you want people to believe that this is not another one of these acts. What's the emergency?
What do we have to do, Robert? Call roll?
It's still been discussed.
I think each individual councilman needs to go through and express their concerns or ideas, and then at the end.
Here's another option, and I think, and Ron, if I'm speaking wrong, let me know. I mean, your purpose of getting him on board is so there's no interruption in that seat or vacancy as far as conducting business. I mean, whether you do it tonight or the next one, if you want to put that appointment issue as the first item on the agenda, you can take it up then. It's up to you.
But because someone has a name plate printed is just really not, sufficient reason to just fill a seat. And there are other people in that ward that do live here and have been honest about that have asked to be a part of this process. And I feel like you guys are really robbing people of that. And again, taking powers from the mayor that have always been in place. Always. Because Huey appointed you, what, twice when you didn't get elected?
It doesn't.
Yeah, so I mean, Huey appointed you. So why should the mayor not get to have that voice now?
You can, but the governing body got approved.
Well, then
That's right.
let me have time to bring those names to you.
You already got the names?
I have them, yes,
Why don't we do it right now?
because I don't have them in front of me right now. And there's no reason to do it right now. We're not in an emergency situation.
So after the discussion here, so the motion and the second dies for lack of a roll call?
Oh, you got a motion and a second to then discuss right now.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
Okay, so we got the roll. So while
Well,
we're
this
I
was
think
a
Larry had a
temporary
good
seat
idea.
anyway. There'll be, if people are interested in that ward, this is not that long a
Okay,
period of
then
time.
let him do the
And
same
they
thing.
can run, for council next.
Stan has been up for election 3 times and never been elected by the people. Let the people in that ward bring forth the people they want, and then you guys decide on it. If you're gonna listen to the people spoke during 3 different elections.
Clemens,
They've already spoke to you. So let them have the people they want to bring forward to fill that ward. And if it's Stan, in 2 weeks, we welcome Stan.
I think everybody in that ward that would like to be included should be able to come to a meeting and express their interest in doing it, including Stan. Ron was quit. You know he's quit? He told me he wasn't quit.
everybody here knows he's going to quit. Linda Johnson said last week.
The last thing he told me was
No,
I've
she
got
was
projects.
in watering
That's
is when he asked.
exactly what Ron told me.
She
Exactly
asked,
what Ron told
she
me.
didn't tell you he was quitting.
She said he moved out. She was looking.
Well,
for
No,
Linda's
she asked
and
where
everything.
he lived.
She said where
didn't
he
know.
lived.
I'm just saying, let everybody in that ward come down and express interest. And if Stan Pickering is the top man for the job, then give it to him.
Stan, I have
But
no issue
everybody in
with
the
that.
city ought to have, if they're in that ward, ought to have a voice.
Yeah, just let everybody know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, there's a first and second. Let's go ahead and vote on it or whatever.
But what happened to the mayor being able to appoint first and then vote? What happened to the procedure with that?
Because you have 6 people that are against the mayor, that is what it is. They're, whatever she says, they're against her, period.
Is that different? I thought I read that
The practice
state
has
statute.
been, the mayor appoints the person, the council approves it. Statute reads, the governing body is how it's read. They've made a motion.
And the mayor is a part of the governing body.
Second.
No.
Been seconded.
Bob, I don't stand, I don't have any disagree with you, but I feel that at least the council should at least know who the other people are. I don't want to vote on you, yes or no, until I know who the other people are.
It's only fair to them.
Thank you.
And then I agree with Jennifer, if Stan or if he's the chosen person next time, that's great, but I would like to at least know who's interested in it.
And they may not want to come up and talk.
I don't believe we're going to have it.
Any other discussions? Any other discussion?
I make a motion, we postpone it till at least the next meeting. Till we get tabled.
Get tabled. There's already one on the floor. They have to withdraw it if we want to do that.
You got a
Can I
motion?
table that motion until we look at the other candidates? Can I do that?
Well, you can withdraw your motion.
No, I said, can I
Motion and a
table it?
second. You got a motion and a second. If there's no other discussion, you're gonna have to call the roll. If the person who made a motion or seconded the motion withdraws their motion, you can take it up at the next one.
You want to, or withdraw?
Can't take it. You can only withdraw.
It's a class 2 city, so.
Right?
Well, I'll go ahead and withdraw it then, we'll look at the candidates.
Thank you, Councilman Kaufman. Okay, so we have a withdrawal on that?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Can I make a motion to adjourn?
Well, you want that issue on your agenda, so it's an agenda item for the next meeting?
Absolutely.
That way, when you have your agendas printed out, you put it on there to address that issue.
Thank you for giving the process to the people. I appreciate that.
Can I make a motion to adjourn?
Yes, sir.
You have a second?
Gary's got one.
Gary's got
Will we be notified by the agenda, we'll have a list of people that are interested in?
And the only reason I'm not speaking those names tonight is because they came to me and said, I've heard this, if he does, would you please let me know? And that's why I'm not speaking those names tonight.
So you will recontact them, see if they're still.
I will recontact them, I will make sure that you guys have a list in your packet for the next meeting. Is that fair to council? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, we have a motion and a second to adjourn this meeting. Let's call roll. Oh, wait, yeah, we did, Randy.